Hello, welcome to Sports News Africa, the home of Africa's sporting conversation. Let's take a look at some of the stories making the headlines across the African continent. Kenya Premier League referees come under fire as clubs complain of poor officiating. Let's speak now to Kenyan athletics journalist Elias Makori, who watched the event in Nairobi. Elias, Caroline Rotich's win is a boost for Athletics Kenya after the recent doping allegations. How much is her achievement being heralded?
It's a very positive achievement because, of course, the doping issue has been very, very big in Kenya. And, Kenyan athletics was looking for a major lift and they got it from Caroline. So it's really been a positive and well-received victory here in Kenya.
She finished her race with a devastating sprint. How surprised were you with her kick in the final 200 yards?
I was not very surprised because I've known Caroline for over 10 years when she started out in Kenya running the road races before going out to US, getting a scholarship to run in the States in university. And she knows the Boston course very well, and definitely it's something she was familiar with, something she had planned very well, so I was not surprised at all.
Ethiopia's Lelisa Desisa won the men's race for the second time. Where does that rank in the long list of great Ethiopian marathon runners?
No, definitely it's getting closer to Haile Gebrselassie. I mean, there are very many top Ethiopian marathon runners, like you say. And of course, it's significant because last time when he won during the Boston bombing, he left his medal with the Boston city. And now he's got another chance to win his own medal and take it back home. So it's really an emotional victory for him. And like you say, he's ranking higher and higher up the pecking order of Ethiopian marathon running, but still nowhere near Haile Gebrselassie.
You watched the marathon with some Kenyan athletes. Were you able to gauge the mood among Kenyan athletes around the doping fury?
Yeah, I was with a group of over 200 runners, 12 of them big city marathon champions, including the Stockholm Marathon winner from last year, the winner from Tel Aviv Marathon in Israel, the Pune Marathon in India. We were all together in one group, and it's a big issue, and they're really saying that the young athletes need education on doping and how to keep away from, the temptations of using banned substances to run. So obviously it's a big debate and it's not going to go away anytime soon. It's going to be the talking point in Kenya for a long time to come.
And finally, Elias, has Rosa and Associates and Volaris Sports responded to their suspension from Athletics Kenya last week?
Well, incidentally, just a short while ago, I got a call from Volaris Sport from Arjen van der Veen, who's, of course, working with Gerard van der Veen. And they say they're compiling their defense. They really want to take it carefully, but of course, it's going to be a dirty legal battle. Rosa himself already said, I spoke to him, and he said that he's taking legal action. He wants to defend his name, the name of Rosa Society, and so is Gerard van der Veen and Volaris. So it's going to be an intricate battle, and we're just seeing the beginning of it.
Elias Makori, thank you for speaking to Sports News Africa. The performance of referees in the Kenyan Premier League has come under sharp scrutiny, with a debate focusing on their ability to handle high-profile matches in the top flight. At the weekend, referee Rafael Nduati and his two assistants faced criticism from fans over their decisions during Sunday's KPL match between Sofapaka and Gor Mahia, which ended in a goalless draw. The match was stopped for close to 10 minutes in the second half, with Nduati and his assistants being pelted with water bottles after Sofapaka's Abdul Fiston appeared to have smacked Gor Mahia defender Dirkir Glai on the face, but was only yellow-carded when the fans expected a straight red card from him. KPL referees are currently not sanctioned by FIFA. However, referees in the parallel Football Kenya Premier League are. To motorsport next, and former national rally champion Jas Mangat won the Federation of Motorsports Clubs of Uganda Premier Sprint event at the Busiika Sport Arena. Mangat came out on top, finishing at a time of 9 minutes and 21 seconds.
Rally fans in Busiika were treated to motorsport action at the opener of the Federation of Motorsport Clubs of Uganda Sprint over the weekend. Crews battled for sprint championship points in the muddy tracks, thrilling hundreds of fans along the circuit. The fans cheered wildly as drivers struggled to keep their cars on the wet, muddy track.
I would well say Busiika is one of the spectacular circuits around the country, and definitely racing over in Busiika, you actually get to test the power of your car. You get to feel the kind of enthusiasm you get through the spectators onto the side of the road. It gives you the edge on pushing. Of course, seeing overside people cheering you is another way. It keeps you entertained in the car.
Heavy rains at the weekend had turned most of the circuit to mud, forcing drivers to put an extra effort in navigation.
You can see everyone's pushing, but we haven't pushed that much because we're not running on mud grip. Unfortunately, we did not time the rain wrong. We timed the rain wrongly, but hopefully we will see the second run. Let's see how much we can push.
Many top drivers stayed away from the competition, giving local drivers a chance to make their mark in the sport. However, it was clear that these drivers needed a bit more practice if they wanted to dominate such circuits.
I think the circuit is very good. Unfortunately, the conditions on the circuit maybe are not the best today for most drivers because many are learning and many don't have the cars to just enter those turns as they would want to. But I think generally it's fine and it's a good circuit, it's a good area. I think maybe they need to come more often and practice. But I think many don't take it as their profession, so they don't have the time to practice.
2012 and 2013 Uganda National Rally Champion Jazz Mangat won the sprint competition. Mangat, who was among the last to register, appeared to have no problems on his drive. He completed the track in 9 minutes 21 seconds, with Arthur Bleek Jr. setting for second position, 36 seconds behind Mangat.
The Nigerian Cricket Federation is embarking on the construction of 2 international standard cricket pitches at the Abuja National Stadium. Work has already begun on the pitches, which are expected to be completed in 3 months' time, ahead of the National Cricket Club League in September.
In an ambitious plan to raise the country's cricketing profile with a single event, Nigeria's National Sports Commission flagged off construction of 2 international standard cricket pitches on Saturday. The pitches, which the National Cricket Federation NCF says will be completed within 3 months, are being built to boost Nigeria's chances in a bid to host a Cricket World Cup in the near future.
This is the foundation for development of any sports infrastructure. Internationally acclaimed standard infrastructure, and that's what we have done today. This infrastructure will trigger sports in Nigeria, will trigger employment of youths, and trigger commercialization of these sports as well in Nigeria. You cannot do any of this if you don't have grounds.
Nigeria, which is well known for its obsession with football, is not known for its cricket, but Onyama believes that the country is ripe for the sport. The prospect of such grounds, according to Onyama, has attracted much international attention from some of the world's leading cricketing nations seeking partnerships with Nigeria.
We have gotten letters from a lot of countries, India, Australia, even England, of their interest to partner with us in playing cricket in Nigeria, which means that after this game is built, after this ground is completed, you are going to be seeing a whole lot of invitational cricket tournaments from a host of these countries that you people see on TV coming to play here, and that will increase tourism, sports tourism, thereby also create money for the Nigerian economy.
If Nigeria's bid to host a Cricket World Cup is successful, it would make it the 4th African nation to do so. The tournament was co-hosted in 2003 by South Africa, Zimbabwe and Kenya.
And that's the end of Sports News Africa for today. Join us again tomorrow when we'll bring you all the latest from Africa and around the world. Bye for now.